Hello, in this video I'll show you how I can use Proboolean and Opensubdiv with minimal cleanup. So I'll just start with a box here. Let's just say we want to boolean away from this box right here. And I can just do some quick modeling here. Alright, let's say here is our simple object and we want to add some further detail using booleans here. So I'll just create a sphere right here. By default it has 32 segments. We can just bring that down to 8. Add a poly, and what we want to do is just select these corner edges right here and remove them. And then turbo smooth and apply spherify. Just make it a little bit rounder here. And so this can be a great object for booleans right here, because unlike the default sphere where we have, let's say, 32 segments here, we don't have all these triangles in the center. It's all nice even quads right here. So this is a much better solution for boolean as opposed to this. What we can also do is take this and perhaps modify it. So what I can do here is just bevel this out, plane it on the z-axis, perhaps scale this. And this could also be a nice detail to add right here. I can simplify this a little bit. Alright, so this is our boolean object right here. So I would just make a copy of this and begin to add it to various parts of this mesh right here. You can use right here, select in place, click and hold. Alright, at this point I can just apply Proboolean. I'm going to set the hotkey Alt-V right here. Instance perhaps, or just copy. I'll just use instance for now and then start picking. And right here as well. Alright, and let's also have union as well. Alright, there we go. So here is our object. And we also want to go down into advanced options here and click on no edge removal right here. So now we have this result. So if we try and apply crease set, you notice we do get all the right edges, although in this case I also want to add these edges as well. Alright, create set, let's say 0.25, and then apply symmetry. And then Opensubdiv, you notice we get kind of a bad result right here. So if I go into edit poly, you notice a lot of extra vertices have been created. However, there is a simple solution for this. You can get a free collection of scripts called Rapid Tools, Cleanup, and then Rapid Mesh Cleanup. You can set it to a hotkey by going into Customize, Customize User Interface, and simply find Rapid Tools here, and Rapid Mesh Cleanup, Shift 2. So directly after Proboolean, I can press Shift 2, find mid-edge vertices, and now I can just click on Remove. And notice how there are some bad parts right here, so we do need to do a minimum amount of cleanup, but what pretty much we're going to do is just clean up the worst areas right here. For example, we can select this and just remove this, and just remove this loop as well, and just do some quick target welding right here, just to get rid of some problem areas here. Alright, and I can also just target weld right here and use connect on some areas here. Right, and here for example, I can just quickly cut through here, and perhaps just target weld this right here. Right, this kind of result. Perhaps you can insert a loop through here. Whenever you want a Boolean, it's a good idea to have some loops going through here. So for example, if you start Boolean with a box, you don't want to Boolean with just this. You want to perhaps apply a quick test slate once or twice just to get some loops going through here if you're going to start with a box. And perhaps just insert 2 loops through here, play it on the x-axis. If you need to do any further connecting right here, you can just use this loop. Alright, so notice how it's still very rough here, still have lots of n-gons here. But when you switch to polygon for the first time, notice how all the Boolean objects will be selected in red, which is very useful here because now I can press Ctrl-I, and the secret here is we want to have a loop going all the way around here for good subdivision. Because if we just apply preset right now, so let's say 45, I'll also add this as well, and let's say I want to add these edges too. Alright, so now if I just create set right here, let's say 0.3, and then Opensubdiv, notice we get kind of a bad result right here. I mean, if we go to iterations of 4, it doesn't look too bad from a distance, but it still looks lots of room for improvement right here. So I'll just quickly target weld over here as well. So with these polygons selected, I can now simply use inset, and notice how I get this nice edge loop going all the way around here. We don't want it to be too narrow, unless of course we want it to be very sharp. We want to have a good distance, let's say right here, and you can also just cut as well right here. Alright, there we are, and I'm going to apply preset once more here. And select these edges as well. Alright, and create a set, and once again 0.3. And notice how because of inset, this edge here has kind of been ruined here, so what I can do is just select these edges. And then use planar on the y-axis here, and z-axis, just to quickly get it back into position. And now I can apply symmetry, edit poly, and Opensubdiv. And notice how this time we get a much cleaner result right here. And this is how you can use Proboolean and crease set with a minimal amount of cleanup right here, and still get a good subdivision result. Thank you for watching, and take care.